The next morning, Jake woke up on the couch of an old high school friend's apartment, where he'd reluctantly crashed the night before. Scanning the room, he noticed a dusty notebook sitting on the coffee table, a gift his late mother had given him years ago when he first talked about his love of movies. Written on the cover in her careful handwriting were 4 simple words. "What's your next script?" Those words hit him like a lightning bolt. Sitting in a room filled with little more than strangers' furniture and his own shattered pride, something clicked. What if he began using his pain as a story? Instead of letting his circumstances define him, what if he turned them into something bigger, something impactful? With that thought, Jake scribbled a single defiant sentence on the notebook's first page. This is not the end. Armed with only his mother's notebook, his thrift store DSLR, and a heart full of doubt and desperation, Jake dove headfirst into storytelling, writing his first short film. A story about loss, resilience, and hope. He spent 16 hours each day either writing, shooting, editing, or working unpaid odd jobs to make it happen. His first cast, unpaid local actors who believed in his vision. His first studio, his friend's garage, with sheets hung as backdrops and a borrowed desk light serving as his spotlight. But the road wasn't easy. His first upload garnered just 12 views. "Nobody cares," he whispered to himself in frustration one night. Yet, something deep within pushed him to keep going. After all, nobody said storytelling was about instant fame. It was about connecting, one person at a time. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Jake's bold and raw style began attracting attention. Local filmmakers and struggling creators shared his videos, leaving comments like, "You've captured what we're all feeling, but didn't know how to say." Within a year, Jake's story had reached hundreds of thousands. Then came the opportunity of a lifetime. A message from a small film festival. His short, Against the Storm, had been selected to compete. Standing on a makeshift red carpet with rented clothes and trembling hands, Jake realized he wasn't just showcasing his film, he was showcasing his comeback. He didn't win that night, but the applause following the screening was an award in itself. Doors opened, conversations began, and soon Jake found himself working on projects that went beyond his wildest dreams. Years later, at the premiere of his critically acclaimed feature, Jake stood in front of a packed theater. 5 years ago, he began, I was living out of my car, utterly hopeless. Today, I stand here because of one choice. I chose to start. Not perfectly, not confidently, but I started anyway. And someday, when you feel like you're drowning in failure, I hope you'll remember. Every masterpiece begins with a blank page. His journey was a testament to the power of resilience, creativity, and the willingness to dare. Jake didn't just make films. He inspired others to write and tell their own stories, no matter how impossible they seemed. His films became a rallying cry for anyone facing rock bottom. A reminder that the depths you rise from make the heights you reach all the more exhilarating. What's your next move? Write it. Live it. Start today.